Good morning. It is the Qingming holiday, and which means that everyone is off of work. Streets are pretty much empty right now. Everyone's enjoying sleeping in, enjoying the day. And I am headed to Hong Kong for a few days to hang with the fam who are visiting there. So I've got my bag packed. It's going to be 5 days. So this is going to be this is going to be one of the longest vacations I've taken while abroad. So I'm really looking forward to this, spending time with the family, eating lots of great food, maybe doing some hiking and walking about Hong Kong. Should be a lot of fun, but first, I gotta get there. Now, normally I'm a light packer, however, with the long holiday, I've packed way too much. So putting this on a motorbike taxi to get to the ferry is a little uncomfortable, but it works. First things first, gotta get some Starbucks, breakfast, some coffee. It is empty today. Everyone's still sleeping in. I'm at the Lico Hotel in downtown Kowloon. It's one of the older hotels, but still a very well-established hotel here. And this is where you pick up the shuttle to get to the ferry terminal. It's a free shuttle as long as you buy the tickets in the business center here. Little tip. Again, you can probably see it in my eyes, but I did not get much sleep last night. It's a combination of packing and just excitement for the next week, seeing the fam and touring around Hong Kong and Macau. It's a long trip. I mean, it's not very far away, but logistically, it's not easy to get. You know, you take a motorbike taxi to downtown Kowloon, take a shuttle to the ferry to another ferry terminal. Then, from there you can take a taxi over to the island, but that's kind of expensive with the tolls and everything. So I'm going to do things a little differently today. I think I'm going to take the Star Ferry across the bay and then take a cab from there. I think it'll save me a few bucks. It might be a little bit longer, but it's definitely more scenic. I'm also doing something that I don't normally do, and I got a first class ticket both ways on the ferry. Usually I ride in coach, which is on the bottom level, and it's usually just fine. I mean, it's clean enough, and I've never really seen it that crowded. However, my last trip, I was seated next to an older couple who were, I don't want to say rude, but they were not as well mannered as I would have liked. You know, they were kind of loud and obnoxious and smelly. So I flipped the extra 10 bucks it costs to get up to the first class cabin. Now I've asked around, nobody seems to know if it's even worth the money, so I'm going to find out on this trip. First class cabin of the ferry. You can see it's much smaller than downstairs, but a lot more comfortable. And included, they give you this packet of goodies you can consume. You have to pay for it downstairs. So for an extra 10 bucks, just to kind of get a little bit more comfortable. And you're up higher, so the view's a little different. So they give you this. It's like some kind of pastry, some grapes, a wet nap. To go along with working on your computer. The trip from Zhongshan to Hong Kong is about 90 minutes on the ferry, so it's pretty comfortable. It's like a short flight. You gotta get through immigration on the Zhongshan side. So now I'm in this weird international zone, apparently, because when I get to Hong Kong I gotta go through immigration there. And in all, the trip from Kowloon to Hong Kong to the hotel is about a 4-hour endeavor, even though it's right across the bay, just because of the different modes of transportation, immigration, and of course ferry is not the fastest, but it is the most convenient. These ferries go all over the Pearl River Delta. You can take them from Hong Kong Airport, you can take them to the China Ferry Terminal in Kowloon, and they can go all the way to Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Zhuhai, Macau, Zhongshan, Shunde, Zhongmen, all these different places, and it's rather convenient until the high-speed train opens up. This summer, the high-speed train is going to go all the way from Guangzhou right into Kowloon, and I think that's going to cut this 4-hour endeavor to about 1 hour when that opens up. So that'll be cool. Probably what makes first class worth the extra money is they let you off the boat first, which means you're the first to immigration, you're first to the ATM, and so it gets by really fast. I think that's definitely worth the extra 10 bucks. The China Ferry Terminal is on the Kowloon side, and it's just a short walk to the metro or to the Star Ferry to get across the bay. Last time I was here, I took a taxi cab, and it was kind of expensive because of all the roads around here are under construction, so you have to go all the way around, and then you got to take what do you call it, the tunnel, and the tolls for the tunnel. And I just think that, go for a little walk. Why not? It's a beautiful day.